All right, my friends, welcome back to War Thunder Ground Forces with the Angry Nerd. And today we're going to take a look at the Panzerkampfwagen IV Ausf H. Now, the Panzer IV was a German medium tank developed in the late 1930s and used extensively during the Second World War. On January 11th, 1934, the German Army wrote the specifications for a medium tractor to support the Panzer III, which was armed with a 37mm anti-tank gun. The new vehicle was to have a short-barreled 75mm howitzer as its main gun and was allotted a weight limit of 24 tons. In concept, it was intended to be a support tank for use against enemy anti-tank guns and fortifications. The first 6 versions of the Panzer IV, the Ausf A through the Ausf F, were equipped with the short-barreled 75mm KWK L24 main gun. However, after the start of Operation Barbarossa, the German invasion of the Soviet Union, the Germans encountered the Soviet T-34 medium and KV-1 heavy tanks, and soon realized that they needed a much more powerful tank gun. In November 1941, the decision to upgun the Panzer IV to a long-barreled 75mm KWK-40 L43 anti-tank gun was made. When firing an armor-piercing shell, the gun's muzzle velocity was increased from 430 meters per second to 990 meters per second. The latter part of the Panzer IV Ausf F production was equipped with the longer KWK-40 L43 gun and were temporarily named the Ausf F2. This new gun increased the tank's weight from 23.6 tons to 26 tons. 3 months after beginning production with the new gun, the Panzer IV Ausf F2 was renamed the Ausf G. During its production run from March 1942 to June 1943, the Panzer IV Ausf G went through further modifications, including another armor upgrade. To avoid a corresponding weight increase, the 20mm steel plates were removed from its side armor, which instead had its base thickness increased to 30mm. The weight saved was transferred to the front, which had 30mm face-hardened steel plates welded or later bolted onto the glacis. In total, frontal armor was now 80mm thick. At this point, it was decided that 50% of the Panzer IV production would be fitted with 30mm thick additional armor plates. Subsequently, on the 5th of January 1943, Hitler decided that all Panzer IVs should have 80mm of frontal armor. To simplify production, the vision ports on either side of the turret and on the right turret front were removed, while a rack for 2 spare road wheels was installed on the track guard on the left side of the hull. Complementing this, brackets for 7 spare track links were added to the glacis plate. On the 19th of March 1943, the first Panzer IV with side skirts on the sides and turret was exhibited. In April 1943, the KWK-40 L43 was replaced by the longer 75mm KWK-40 L48 gun with a redesigned multi-baffle muzzle brake, which improved recoil efficiency. After 1,275 had been delivered by Krupp, plus an additional 412 of the upgunned units, production was shifted to the Panzer IV Ausf H. The Panzer IV Ausf H began production in June 1943. The 80mm front glacis armor is now a single piece rather than attached via weld or bolt. Zimmerit paste is also added to the Panzer IV hull to prevent the use of magnetic anti-tank mines. 5mm Scherzen or side skirts were added to the hull, and 8mm Scherzen was added around the turret. A common complaint of the Scherzen or side skirt was that it was easy to be knocked off just by brushing against foliage. The Ausf H return rollers were changed from rubber-rimmed to cast steel. All these modifications increased the tank's weight to 25 tons, and despite the use of a new suspension and 6-speed transmission, the cross-country speed dropped to only 10 miles per hour or 16 kilometers per hour. These new features pushed the Panzer IV's chassis to the limits of its capacity, and despite that, the Panzer IV Ausf H would go on to be the most produced Panzer IV variant. The Panzer IV Ausf H served as the frontline German tank alongside the Panther tanks throughout the rest of the war. It served in all combat theaters from 1943 on, from the Battle of Kursk to the Battle of France and the Ardennes offensive. As the Panzer IV losses piled up, Germany introduced a simplified, cheaper variant, the Panzer IV Ausf J, but this was a downgrade from the Panzer IV H. Now in War Thunder Arcade, the Panzer IV H is located in the German tech tree. It is a rank 2 medium tank with a battle rating of 4.0. It has a 572 horsepower engine propelling the 26.4-ton vehicle to a top speed of 26.7 miles per hour. Its main armament is a 75mm KWK-40 L48 cannon with a maximum ammo load of 87 rounds. Its secondary armament consists of two 7.92mm MG-34 machine guns, one coaxial mounted and one on the turret top for the commander. Now have it assigned to an expert crew with a crew level of 150, which gives me a reload of 6.2 seconds. So what do I think of the Panzer IV Ausf H here in War Thunder Arcade? Well, at a battle rating of 4.0, your armor is not going to stop much at your battle rating and above. But if you do happen to be top tier, some of the lower tier vehicles, if you're angled, may have some trouble penetrating you. The best thing about the Panzer IV H is the gun. This is a really nice gun, and you shouldn't have too much trouble with most vehicles. You could have a little trouble with the Sherman 105 and possibly the KV tanks from the front, so be careful with those. But your M4s, T-34s, a turret shot, all of that stuff, this gun is powerful enough to penetrate and do some really good damage when it does. So in general, your gun is much better than your armor. That being said, why don't we hop into a game and see what I was able to do with the Panzer IV Ausf H. Here we go. Alrighty, we picked up Tunisia, and I really like this map. We are on the northern side of the map. I'm going to select the northwest corner, and I'm probably going to head down around C2 and cover vehicles trying to go and cap B. At least that's where I'm going to start. Sometimes pickings can be thin there sometimes, but that's where we're going to head. You you can tell this vehicle feels a little sluggish. Alright, I'm going to shoot right here. Better not be pushes down. So they do get in the way. Oh. Oh, missed it. Dang it, man. T-34. Oh, I hit his track. Stay there, buddy. There you go. M4 105 way up there. Man, that was close. Well, did get a critical hit. Well, there's the BT. Oh, who to shoot at? There we go. Alright. There's the 105 again. Dang it! This track. Now he's behind a rock. Panzer III. The 105, the M4 105 must have burned up. I thought I killed the Panzer III at first. I did not. Well, here's a 75mm. Oh, somebody killed him. I'm going to move a little bit. Here, see if we can support this M24. If we can keep them occupied and come around this corner here, give them the what for. There we go. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, 24. Oh, he's behind a rock. What's that? Okay, we'll take the AA gun. Already. We're going to move up around the corner here. See what we can see this way. Nothing much. Oh, what's that? Oh man, I thought that would have killed him. That should do it. Party. 724 up here. There he is. Missed him, totally missed him. He missed me. I didn't miss him left. Party. These guys are Oh, Valentine went right through there. KV right there. Oh, shoot. Dude, I gotta back up. Count 3 of my crew members. I wish that this vehicle had smoke, but it doesn't have smoke. This guy's helping me repair. That's nice of him. Be careful about that party coming in. Oh, what's behind me? The world is behind me. Right through the front of that 105. Old KV from the side. Valentine. Oh, he got me. This is bad. This is bad. Got him. Good thing he didn't get my gunner. Oh, that didn't kill him, but it did get his gunner and loader and stuff, so it should be easy. Don't get killed by the party. There we go. All right, we're down to 2 crew members. So, yeah. Oh, there's a 105 there. Can't really afford to take a hit. Maybe artillery will make him move. Let's see. This game is going to start closing out really quickly. Come over here and see if I can get another kill. Heavy tanker this way. It's the closest one to me. I think I'm gonna go and challenge him. Where is he at? Around here. Is he? Well, there he is, up on the hill. The KV. Got him. He didn't have very good gun depression. That probably finishes me off. Looks like it. Stick a fork in it. It's done. 4. We're behind a rock. Alright. I'll take that. I will take that all day long. take a look at these stats. We came in first place in the team. Awards: First Strike, Teamwork, Tank Rescuer, Avenger, Without a Miss, Professional, Shadow Strike Streak, Survivor, Heavy Metal Hero, and Best Squad. 13 kills. .95% battle activity. Alright. Oh, we picked up Eastern Europe. Okay. This is one of those weird maps where you have a friendly cap point to defend and an enemy cap point to capture. And I'm going to go across the river, over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house, to the top of the hill, and shoot. Alright, yes, across the river, to the top of the hill and shoot down toward that acre. At least for a little bit. We'll see. That's the plan. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. This Panzer IIIJ is heading up here too. Here we go. Stug. So, I don't know if you noticed, but if you're beyond 1,000 meters, you don't really get the little outline. You know, you can see what other people see, and you can get the distance to them, and then use that distance to calculate your shot. That's 1,007. Okay, let's raise it just a little bit. Wow, that was pretty good. There we go. Hit the ammo. We got a Panzer II here. Got rid of that. And let's take out this attack aircraft. If we get some bombs on it, I might go for the Stug. But we just got rockets. Let's see, there's a light tank and an armored car, and I'm getting deuced up here too, so you for you. Got him, that's it. I'm not very good with the rockets. Alright, here we go. We got Alright, he's 1,003, is that what it says? Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Get this tree out of my way. Okay, so looking at the mini-map, there doesn't seem like very many targets. So, we'll move up a little bit. see. Wow. That was a little crazy. Let's see if we can peek a shot over here. It's 1,000 meters. Nothing. No. Oh, Panzer III, no. M24. Oh, Stug. Critical hit. He's stuck. Transmission. Let's see if we can finish him off. Got his loader. Oh, come on. Again. Raise it just a tad. There we go. Alright, I've stayed up there long enough. And it looks like targets have come back, so I'll come back over to this original spot. We do have somebody closing in on us. Probably should prepare for that. Let's see. Somebody is closing in. Drop some party. Are they going to continue to close? I think somebody killed him. Alright, let's peek over. Oh, M24. Flat Panzer. Yes, this. Oh, yes. M5. It's moving. AA at 1,006. Take out this air battle. Oh, lots of people right there. Alright. Here we go. We got 8 bombs. Let's see, we're going to try to knock off this AA. There. Maybe this medium tank over close to our cap. Give him a couple. Maybe this T-34. Yeah, well, that guy got killed. So I got 3 left. So I got the AA, and I got the Panzer IV F2. Bring it on around. Let's go for this KB1 maybe. It's kind of a hard tank, so let's throw 3 right around him. And must not have got it. He was on the move. Anyway. 34. We hit him. That's a long ways to pin. Good armored vehicle. Alright, KB1. Got him. Nice. Lower glacis. Panzer III at 1,006. Alright, T-34 is kind of close, but touched him, but didn't do much. Let's go back for the Panzer III. Yes! Okay, Su-70, Su-57. That was a good hit. We should be able to finish them all. Yes! Lucky. Oh, Stug. Yes! Panzer III. What's that? Oh, hit. Another hit. Let's try the turret, maybe. No. Let's try and kill him with an air battle. Oh, I just can't seem to get over the top of this engine deck. And all we're doing is hitting the engine. Alright, we got 2 bombs. Let's see. Here's a heavy tank. Medium tank here. And the heavy tank. Let's try to drop 2 bombs close together there. See what we do. Alright, we got the Panzer III. KV-1. Kind of showing his side. There we go. Alright. Once again, I see no more targets, so we're going to move up a little bit. I'm looking to see if anybody's coming to bomb me. Oh, somebody right over there. The cap point is looking kind of clear. Oh, someone complimented me. Very nice. But I do not have time to type a reply right back this second. I'll try to sneak over here and get in this cap point maybe. Oh. TRB. Maybe I'll take a second and see if I can kill this guy. Oh, he stopped. Ah. Oh, he moved. Alright. Back to the cab. We got 2 more guys heading to the cab too, so maybe I'm going to pull down here. Let's see if I can sneak off 1 more kill here. Yes. Yes, I can. Ooh, man. Some from the AA truck. But he got killed. Alright. Back to this cap point. This is gonna finish this game off, I'm pretty sure. There are no active players left on the hostile team. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. First place in the team. Got a couple of awards. Adamant, Ground Force Rescuer, Avenger, Multi-Strike, Sniper, Tank Rescuer, Professional, Shadow Strike Streak, Survivor, and Heavy Metal Hero. Player statistics. 16. That is not bad. Alright, a quick look at the results. First place in the team. This is my without premium. We got Bird Hunt for an award. 97% battle activity. We'll take it. Okay, so the Panzer IV Ausf H. I really enjoy this vehicle, but be advised that when you go to the Panzer IV J, it's going to be a downgrade, and that's why it's at the same battle rating. They removed the turret, electric turret traverse, so the turret rotates a little slower. The solid side skirts went from solid to wire mesh, reduced the return roller. Just in general, they wanted to make it a little easier to produce to get more Panzer IVs out in the field. So don't expect an upgrade when you go to the Panzer IV J. But the Panzer IV H is pretty much your pinnacle of the Panzer IV. Now, if you've liked this video, like it. If you didn't, don't subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks to my financial supporters. I hope you see your name in the credits. And thanks for watching. Nerd out.